All right, everybody. Welcome to another paranormal news. I'm excited for everybody to be here. This is awesome. I see some people already in the chat. There's nothing better than seeing good people in the chat. Okay, let's see here. We got Nightmare in the chat. Aaron Roca is known as Joey Roca. Then we got Lizzie Borden. All right, good people. I love good people. Now, welcome everybody. Welcome to another paranormal news. I think I got some good stuff. Lately, I've been starting off with world news. Kind of what world news, guys, is basically articles like internet. Some events are coming up. That's what world news is, and then everything else, the Bigfoot, paranormal. I'm talking UFOs, Mandela effects. Those are videos. So if you've never been to this channel before, basically what we do on this channel is we all look at the videos. Some of you seen it, some of you haven't. Just remember, all because you're in one community, it doesn't mean you've seen it for another community. And what your job is, if you've seen the video, if you know information about it, share your information with the people in the chat. It's our show. It's to give that information, whatever we see. It's about sharing the information. Okay. Sometimes I'll show a video and someone will come out and say, hey, that guy's actually proven a fraud. That's fantastic. That's what we need to know. That's what we're here for. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the world news. Let me get the intro ready. Here we go. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. I'm gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty has to. Scotty has to go. Scotty doesn't. All right. We got some more people that jumped in. We got the great Sean G, fantastic channel. Known him Boss, fantastic woman, fantastic mother, fantastic person all around. We got Chad Smith. I think I was just talking to Chad Smith just like 3 minutes ago. And actually, during the paranormal part of the segment today, we're going to go a little bit further with his reading. A little bit further, people. A little bit further. But that's going to be during the UFO segment. All right, the first story. Well, actually, not a story. You guys know I've been looking for cons for people in April, and I found another con. It's a paranormal con. Okay, it's called the Haunted Galena Conference. It's out there in Galena, Illinois, and it looks like it's from April 29th to April 30th, 4 p.m. to 2 p.m. Kind of. Is it a nighttime all the way to the next day to 2 p.m.? I don't know. Join the Haunted Galena Tour Company in Galena, one of the oldest and most haunted small towns in the Midwest. The first ever Haunted Galena Conference. So this is going to be a first-time conference for this place. And holy shit. Sorry, guys, excuse me. I didn't notice the price for this con. And it's $100. Wow. $100. Whoo. Whoo-wee. Oh, doggy. Oh, man, that's a, oh, let's visit their website. Here. Let's visit their website. Let me get off of here. Wow, $100. You better get a lot for $100. I'm telling you right now. I'm just saying. Let's check it out. Okay. The charm of the Galena entitles you to darkness of night descends and shadows. Okay. You're in good company. Let us guide you. Our tours, about us, contact us. Our tours. So I guess you could do tours here and all that. But there's the conference. Friday, April 29th, Saturday, April 30th. It's the first ever, but god damn. Okay. Now I'm gonna click here. Because that one site said $100. That's a lot of money for a conference. That's like going to a concert. I'm just saying. Let's hear. Purchase ticket. Let's see. Let's see here. 4 p.m. Well, I guess if you order online there, it's $85. But even for $85, I mean, wow. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from going. Most conference that I know that's in the Bigfoot paranormal communities are usually around $20, $25. If it's a weekend, $50. But wow, $85 or $100 for one night. What, man? All I know, it better be one hell of a conference. If I'm paying that much, I want to see some fucking ghost. I want to be able to take a ghost home with me for that price. I'm just saying. That's kind of pricey. That is kind of pricey. Just wow, what a fucking price! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see that price, but $85 to $100, and I'm sure when you buy the ticket at $85, then you add all the taxes they charge on it. Boom, it probably goes to $100. And guys, you want to know something that I learned? If you buy, everybody knows if you buy tickets at a Ticketmaster or something, say the ticket is, I don't know, $65. And then you got all these taxes along with the ticket. So that $65 becomes, I don't know, $90, almost $100. There's some taxes that go up to $25 to $100. There's some tickets I've heard that's almost equal 100% of the price of the ticket. Okay. Yeah. Is a hotel included? Yeah. Actually, Nona Boss, I actually got my hotel reserved for the Bigfoot Con up in Yakima. Of course, that's coming out of my pocket. So, a lot of people thought Ticketmaster, what are they charging for taxes to everybody? Robbery. But finding out it's actually not just Ticketmaster that's charging you those taxes. It's the bands themselves. So what they do is when they make a contract with an event or whatever they're going to play at. So they say there's an arena. Okay, they're saying, well, we're going to charge $85 for the arena ticket, but we need taxes for the stage. We need tax money for the food that they're going to be delivering, for the lights, for the electricity. The bands put in the taxes. So when that extra $35, $40 in taxes, you're thinking Ticketmaster's doing it. It's actually the band. To me, it's like, why lie to people? Just make the ticket one freaking price. And we all know. Okay, we get it. You want to tax this. You want to tax that. So guys, when you get mad that you're paying all those taxes, don't get mad exactly at Ticketmaster. Their taxes actually turns out to be only like 10%. 90% of those taxes on those tickets are from the band. It's a little information there. All right, let's check out some internet news of the world. Let's see here. Where is it? There we go. All right, here we go. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. I got too many tabs up. When you get too many tabs, it's hard to see everything. Okay, let me get rid of this one. Make it easier for me. Here we go. Radiated classified UFO. Oh, am I looking at the right one here? Nope, wrong one. My bad. Here we go. UFO research says he encountered flesh-eating aliens. Wow. Flesh-eating aliens. I mean, my God. Flesh-eating aliens. Conspiracy theorists have long been claiming that alien existence on Earth is real. No, you don't need to be a conspiracy to say come out. I hate when they use the word conspiracy theorist because automatically when people hear conspiracy theorists, you think of the dumb September 11 people or all that kind of the stupid shit kind of things. And when you bring it in with UFOs, I don't know. I never liked it. It kind of cheapens down the UFO research, the Bigfoot research, and the paranormal research when you really use the word conspiracy. I don't like it when they use it. UFO hunter claims to have encountered a flesh-eating alien. Okay. Let's see here. Ryan Malone, self-styled UFO hunter, claimed that the purpose of life is to redefine after you encounter an alien. He also added these aliens are torturing humans to harvest their adrenaline. Let's think about this. Okay, if aliens are real, I think they are. I think they're real. Okay, they get hungry like us. And maybe we are their food source. I mean, I'm sorry. It's normal circle of life. I'm sorry to say it. Look at us. Look at us humans. We hunt. We grow. We eat. When people say vegetarians or whatever, I can't eat meat and stuff. Well, that plant's life. That plant, lives and grows. You're eating life. So we all eat life. We all eat things of life to grow bigger. So it just happens that we are top of the chain for this planet. But if an alien comes, that means they're top dog. So they're just doing the same thing that we're doing. We're eating to survive. And if it's us that they eat to survive, then we're gonna have to defend ourselves. That's just the way it is. That's just the world. We gotta, everybody has to eat. It's the circle of life. People, we all have to eat. And listen, I have to believe it. If aliens are coming to Earth, there's only two reasons why they're coming to Earth, in my opinion. They're coming here to do research. That's one opinion. They're here to do research on us. I'm back. I think I'm back, and I see. Okay, that was weird. I apologize, people. I apologize. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. That is weird, man. Did the stream? Okay. All right. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? I think the aliens heard me or something. I think they heard me, and that sucks, dude. That sucks. That sucks. Because now all my videos are gone on the bottom. Now I gotta go. I gotta go redo the videos again. But can you guys see me here? He's back. All right, refresh. I don't know what happened there. I think the aliens must have saw me saying, "Hey, you're talking about us. They're talking about how we're eating humans. We got to stop them." That's not nice. So they're aliens, the ones who control the AI, Eric. They must be, because I'm telling you guys something. I actually have fiber going into the house. I have fiber internet. It's actually cheaper than cable TV. I get it through the phone company. I actually got fiber, so I got top notch download and upload. 900 down, 900 up. So it must have been those aliens. Now the question is, will anybody come back? That's the question. So okay, let's go to the next story. And I seriously, guys, I apologize for that. It happens. Now, this next story is Reddit classified UFO report reveals new info on shapes investigation into explained phenomenon. Now, when I read this, right, they revealed new info on shapes investigation. Well, no duh, right? No duh. Okay. Different UFOs are going to have different shapes. Classified government report, unexplained aerial phenomena shows the U.S. is investigating the shapes of objects sometimes seen by military pilots and reveal details of the plan to investigate them. Shapes. Now we're calling them shapes. Okay. All right. Good. Well, I want to be part of that team. What do you do for the government? Oh, my job is I get to study the shapes of these phenomenons. Okay. All right. Right on. So, Pentagon launching new infidel investigation replacing Navy group report. Of course. You know what? All these stupid ass reports, I like alien eating flesh, like I said. and all that. So, guys, you know what? What the hell? Let's just jump over to Bigfoot stuff. Let's go on over there. Let's go have some fun. All right, guys. The first video is actually it's West Branch. There's a Bigfoot team out there called the West Branch, Bigfoot capital of Michigan. Well, let's go check out this West Branch of people who investigate Bigfoot in Michigan. So this is in the state of Michigan.
I'm with Phil right now, and Phil is a Bigfoot researcher. And Phil, maybe you can tell me more about this.
Yes, the West Branch board designated ourselves as the Bigfoot capital of Michigan. We're hoping the Michigan legislature will affirm that, but it's based on...
I actually don't know what the hell he's talking about. West Branch, Bigfoot capital, so they're recognized to be Bigfoot capital of Michigan, but now has to go to Congress. I was like listening to this, and I'm like, huh? Is that really something? Is there anybody in the chat that's have heard of this? This Bigfoot capital of Michigan, trying to make it a thing? I mean, is it just a group being recognized by a state? I mean, it's kind of interesting a little bit.
On the research that I have done, Tom, I've documented almost 100 incidents of Bigfoot activity just in the 6 counties around West Branch in about 10 years.
What kind of evidence are you finding?
Well, about half of those are sightings, but I also keep track of tree breaks, stick structures, footprints, vocalizations, and property damage. There's a bunch of things that Bigfoot does that people don't realize they do. But to me, it's all significant because it's things that typically humans would not do.
Now, if people are out and they're on some of these trails, and are they going to be able to tell? How would they tell if it might have been a Bigfoot?
Well, it's usually things that are done that a human wouldn't do. Stick structures, for example, are often a teepee-shaped thing.
Yeah, I like that, Russ. Who would think that the voting would be fair? Yeah, and I don't know exactly what they'd be voting for, like to recognize the group to be the group for the state of Michigan, like this organization here is the organization of Michigan, and if they voted on this, does this mean they get like funds from the state or something? I mean, I don't know. This is what I'm curious about. I was hoping that somebody from Michigan could tell me more about this. Who actually lives there.
But it'd be not a typical kid teepee or deer hunter blind. Okay. The ones I found, and I've only found 7 in 10 years, they were a whole bunch of sticks in a pyramid, but no place to set, for a hunter. No beer cans or cigarette butts or anything there, and but they're all stacked up around, and that's one of the things you find around the world, even around the country.
Now, is this research material that you've got, would this be something that people could read on then and learn a little bit more about?
Sure. I've actually got a YouTube channel, Phil O News 1, and it's got a whole bunch of the stuff I have. BFRO.net is a nationwide organization you can read.
The Dogman group will cheat to win. You mean if there's a vote of different Bigfoot groups all fighting to get voted for whatever they're calling it, the Bigfoot capital of Michigan, to be the group? That would be awesome, right? I'm like, man, you could do a TV show on that. All right, Bigfoot groups. Guys, I'm not making a joke of this, but I'm trying to understand what does this vote be about. Like, the group is Bigfoot capital of Michigan. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would be fun, right? To have different groups. Go bring us back the best evidence, and your group will win or something. I don't know. I would make a game out of it. Shit. They should pitch it to fucking Netflix, right? Michigan is going to pick the next group to be the Bigfoot capital, Michigan. But only one team could win. And then you can make a contest, you know, who had the best footprints or something. It'd be kind of fun, actually.
Reports from all over the country and the world on that one. That organization was started in 1995 by Matt Moneymaker, who put together the Finding Bigfoot series that was on TV for 9 years.
I'm with Phil right now, and Phil is a Bigfoot researcher.
Oh, hold on. So a group was put together by money? You know, I mean, listen, I don't know this guy. And I don't know if he's the real deal or not. And that's why I was hoping maybe I saw earlier in the chat that I saw World Bigfoot here, World Bigfoot Radio. You know, is this guy the real deal? You know, or is it turning out it is all about the money? I mean, I don't know.
But is it something people have to worry about when they're out in the woods?
Not.
You know what? I'm going to put the link so you guys want to watch the whole thing of him talking. You know, he's kind of too slow, but you know, now there's the money thing. You know, it kind of you know, you don't need big money to put groups together. I'm just saying you don't. Well, here's another story about a woman says this can't be real. Shelby's woman says she's seen Sasquatch by her home. Well, let's find out.
Tonight in North Carolina in the forest, a local woman says she is seeing something very strange, something that she can't explain. NBC Charlotte's Xavier Walton just wrapped up an interview with that woman. He joins us now with her story.
Slideshow.
Vicky Cook.
Was it went in front of my camera?
Well, she's still scratching her head.
Sometimes I said, this can't be real.
Her video, well, it's grainy.
At least 7 or 8.
But her conscience is clear.
Screamed, I didn't know what it was, but that thing was tall.
She says the Sasquatch sighting started back in March.
There's one, there's another one.
Footprints are Vicky's proof.
I think I've counted about 8 different size prints, a 16-inch.
Ask you something here about this footprint. This is just me asking. Everybody who's been out Bigfoot research and you run into footprints, I don't know. That one seems too perfect. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? It seems too perfect. Like I don't know. When I think of Bigfoot, not Bigfoot. When I think of footprints, you know, kind of messy or kind of a foot, you know, from a human or Bigfoot, that one just seems like just too perfect of a dent. The dirt. Sean G, am I? You know what I'm talking about, Sean G? You need to see what I'm talking about, Sean G. I respect your opinion. Iron Dogger, I see you in there. Is that footprint? This looks too good, too neat. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it is manufactured, but in a small way, it does look manufactured. It just looks too nice. Like I mean, because look at the edge. If you look at the picture, it looks too like the wall of the dent is too perfect. I don't know. It's just me. Let's finish this.
Size prints, a 16-inch plaster cast. Maybe a juvenile, but look how long it is. That's a big print.
Coming through there.
From here, there.
And then going back.
Through that hole there. And it's no bears. I already been through all that.
Are you sure it's not any bears?
There's no bears.
For centuries now, trackers have been trying to trap the elusive creature. John Bruner documents sightings across the country and runs the Bigfoot 911 Facebook page.
It was huge. It was on 2 legs. It was bipedal. The hair on the head and the body was real stringy and matted. There was no hair on the face and the nose was flat.
And right now it's showing all the pictures I've taken.
Back to Vicky.
Well, I take them things mostly like candy and...
She says she doesn't want her neighbors going hungry.
They love peanut brittle. They're not too crazy. They don't like apples and bananas. I don't know if it makes them...
What's their favorite?
The candy.
In Cleveland County, I'm Xavier Walton.
Sounds like E.T., right? Reese's Pieces. Did she say peanut butter? Hold on. Did she say peanut butter?
I think I don't know if it makes them,
What's their favorite?
the candy.
Hold on.
In
hold on,
Cleveland,
hold on.
Things mostly like candy and
she says she doesn't want her neighbor.
No hair on the face, and
Hold
the
on. I
nose
wanna hear
was
what she
flat.
said.
when right now it's showing all the pictures I've taken.
Back to Vicky.
Well, I take them things mostly like candy and
She says she doesn't want her neighbors going hungry.
Peanut
they
butter.
love peanut brittle.
Oh, peanut brittle. Peanut brittle. Okay. It seems like peanut butter is being used to fight off demons. Peanut butter is just like everybody's favorite. And guys, you know what? When we were kids, right? Come on, everybody had rats in their house. Come on. As a kid, we had rats in our house. And they always the idea of catching rats is always put cheese on it. But you know, we always caught rats with peanut butter. We caught rats like peanut butter. They like that peanut butter. So if you have a rat trap and if you don't have any cheese, put peanut butter. Ooh, Grays love strawberry ice cream. Ooh. Looks like they used a cast to make that print for the video. Isn't it just me? I mean, sometimes when something looks too perfect, you know, it's like if you're gonna fake something, gotta make it more because it's like a footprint with like straight down on it. Let me see if we can maybe we can stop it on right there. It looks like something went straight down and then straight up. And we all know when you walk forward, so your foot goes down. So it's never going to be like that perfect unless somebody's like laying you flat and heavy, and then it picks you right up. Because your dent, it's never going to be the exact thing. Now, that might be the most real thing there is. All I know. But if somebody shows me that, I'm going to say, looks too clean, looks too neat, looks too... I mean, I'm sorry. I just got to be honest. So, is she a Sasquatch hugger or a Sasquatch runner? Me, I'm running. Yeah, right. I know. You know, I hate it that the internet or whatever went down because now I gotta pick up all my videos again. But let's jump into the paranormal. All right, now I got to go down here and find that video because all got taken down. Let's see here. That's not it. I hate it when I have everything all ready and then, of course, it just. What the hell? Guys, this is so strange. My video. Oh, I found it. I had to find another one. It was gone. It's like this. There's some AI working on this show right now. They're trying to get rid of me or something. But this is called Ghost Capture on Camera during an investigation at an Atwater Brewery in Michigan. Man, Ghost Beer Factory? Dude, I am so there. I am there in a heartbeat. Oh, man. Alcohol and beer? Dude, you can't get better than that in life.
History that dates back centuries, and in many cases, what's old is new again as buildings are transformed into modern work areas.
That's right, and in some cases, that leads to unlikely pairings like a brew house in a church and ghosts and beer. Photojournalist Alex Atwell takes a uniquely Detroit look at the mashup.
Okay, what was that? Did you guys hear that? Like something moved back there. When you are a child, you're taught ghosts aren't real, monsters aren't real. How many spirits are with us tonight in this building? And you naturally tune that out.
Who's back here?
I think when you're more open to it is when people...
Amber, Paraworld, you need to stick around to after this video because I'm doing something next, and I need you in my chat. Need you there. So Amber, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Amber.
People can have those experiences.
Somebody back here?
There are some people who've definitely had some experiences here. We have a few bartenders that refuse to go down to the basement by themselves.
Downstairs. You want to go to the basement?
Do you want us to go in the basement?
And the basement is a little creepy.
Did you attend this church?
We're in God's house.
This location is very unique. So this is a brewery that sits in an old church. This church, I believe, was opened in 1936.
We're at Atwater in the Park in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, former home of Grace United Church of Christ. We're right on the altar here. Jesus is right behind there, standing in the stained glass saying, "Here's your brew house."
Yeah!
It's pretty in here.
Yeah!
It's a little like beautifully eerie.
But we need to make sure we have enough for 3 batches.
I love making beer, yes. So the beer is boiled, now we're doing the whirlpool, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the sage here. The creative aspect of making the beer is the best part.
Sage stays on!
Yeah, so it was a kind of a unique thing, ghosts and beer.
Ready? Go.
Sage in the beer.
So what we're doing is Detroit Paranormal Expeditions reached out because they were interested in making a beer. And I said, hey, why don't you guys come set up some cameras because some people have had some experiences here.
And we're working with Atwater to make Detroit's first paranormal themed beer.
They said, let's
To unlikely pairings like a brew house and a church.
interested in making a beer. And I said, hey, why don't you guys
An opportunity to create.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Man. Hey, let's make a paranormal beer. Dude. But dude, I would be making phone calls right now to all the beer factories. You know? and all that. You know. Hold on a second. Hold on. Rainier Beer Factory. Hold on. Contact us. Hey guys, hold on a second. Let's have some fun. See, this website here, guys, is the old Rainier Brewery. Now, the Rainier beer, gotta be honest with you, it's not really that good of a beer. Kind of gives you a headache. It really does. But hold on. Let's have some fun. What's their phone number? Let's see. 206-367-6080. Let's call them up. Hold on. What? Nobody answers at this beer factory? Really? Seriously?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 42549599081 is not available. At the tone, please record your.
Hold on. Did I dial the right number? Because it would even tell you the name of the. Oh, that's messed up. Man. That's not cool. There's got to be another number somewhere or something, because there's got to be. Let me see here. All Rainier Beer Brewery. Now here is another beer number. Let's see here. 206-650-9437. Let's see here, guys.
So you reached the old Rainier Brewery. At this time, there are no live work lots available. What
this beer factory, they don't make beer no more? Okay. What's another beer? See, I know Budweiser and them won't listen to me. Oh, there's Olympic beer. They're ugly beer. Olympic beer. Let me see here. Is there a Olympic beer factory? Olympic Brewery, right here. Okay. Olympic Brewery. Let me see here. Is there a website? Or is there like a phone number? Okay. Olympic. Oh, that's brewing services. Damn, people. I can't even get a hold of a Pabst Brewing. Discontinues Olympic beer. What? What do you mean Pabst beer continue Olympic beer? Pabst Brewing Company. Okay. That's cheap beer. Pabst. Let's see here. Pabst. Sorry, guys. This is Pabst Brewing Company. Here we go. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Is there a fucking number here? Pabst.com. Pabst, you must be a legal age to drink. Are you over 21? Do I not look like I'm over 21? Crying out fucking loud. Yes, I'm over 21. Okay, here we go. Oh, contact. Let me see here. You're the reason to brew that we want to brew. Okay. Man, what? Nobody wants to give out phone numbers no more? God damn. Shit. God, this is like almost an impossible task. You know? Local beer companies. Let's see here. One more time. Let's see here. Local brewing, downtown brewing, Two Beers Brewing. What are the top? Okay, la. Let me see here. Okay. Shit. Man, this ain't working. You know what? Here. Fuck it. Let's try Coors. For a second. Okay. Really? I gotta put it. Okay, guys. You're about to see me. Let me see here. Yep. Yes, guys. I'm old. Okay. Here we go. Here's the beer company. All right. Let me see. Yes. Give me your fucking cookies. Okay. Protect Brewery. All right. Is there a phone number I could call to see if they'll make my beer? Let me see here. There's careers. There's got to be like a contact down here. There's always a contact. Contact us. Oh, right here. All right. Here we go. Let's try one more time. 303-277-2337. Here we go. Let's see.
Welcome to the Coors Tour Information Center. We're really glad you called. Always like to hear from our customers. You can also find brewery tour information on our website, www.
No! I want to talk to somebody.
En español, oprima el número 2.
What?
For tour information, press 1. For special needs groups or distributor groups, press 2. For Coors & Company gift shop, press 3.
Ah, fuck those. Man, fuck them.
This kind of paranormal theme, people can have one, they can share their experiences with each other, and then you get more conversation about the paranormal world. Do you like beer?
What do you think about our Sage Saison?
Does that sound like a beer you'd like to try?
Probably sounds good, is what I thought it sounded. Absolutely,
I should have
ghosts
pressed
are
the one.
definitely real.
I guess I could leave a little bucket out for them at night.
What I'll do, Justin, is at the end of the show, I'll try another beer company, but I'll do it at the end of the show.
This is why I make beer, for the creative fun aspect of it.
Joining us now in studio live, Jeff Adkins with Detroit
Look at
Paranormal
all that
Expedition.
beer.
Several psychics that we know.
You know, we all know beer, you know, it's all for the money. We all know that. We all know that's all for the money, you know. But I need to make a paranormal highway beer because I know they won't make a Gypsy Road beer because the name is a slur. But beyond that, amber, Paraworld, are you still here in the chat? Got to take a phone call. Oh, man, she's going to take a phone call. Man, oh, man. Darn it. Because, okay, guys, you guys all know, we had Chad Smith reading, and he talks about he pulled an Ancestor card, right? Where there's ancestors that wants to reach out, talk to me, And I remember Amber's Paraworld said that there was somebody standing next to me who's a relative that I couldn't recognize. Is there no beer at my funeral? I'm not going. There will be beer there for you, my darling. There's going to be beer for you. I've always said, when I passed away, if people do want to come to visit my resting place, I want everybody to go back and have a party. I want you guys to play the song from Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party. I want everybody to be happy at my death. Be happy. Dead Man's Party. I want that song blasted. Okay? Dead Man's Party. For me. Okay. So, I got a digital recorder. Let me turn this shit on. Make sure it works. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's make sure it works. It's coming on. Okay. Whoop. I think I messed up. Hold on a second. Oh. Hello there. If somebody's here with us. Hold on. That was another recording. Let me go here. Hold on. Music recording. Okay. I'm on the recording. So what I'm going to do today, if Chad Smith's card is saying that my ancestors wants to reach out to me, and even Amber saw a person standing next to me, well, I'm going to ask it questions to see what is the message. Then what I'll do is I'll study the recording. On tomorrow's show, I'll reveal what was said. And we will all of us witness, are these magic cards magic? Did Amber really see a relative standing next to me? So the question is there a certain way you're supposed to ask questions? You know what I mean? Is there a certain way? Is there something? Is there, you know what I mean? How am I supposed to start this? Do I ask a question and do I wait 10 seconds? Is there a time limit? So everybody in the chat, leave it on when you leave the room. That's a good one. I can leave it on for like 10 minutes. That's a good one. So we're all going to experience this. So people in the chat, who's done this? Is there a certain, because I want to do this right. I want to do this correct. I want to talk to my relative who supposedly have a message, according to Chad Smith's podcast, giving a card, and Amber. So, let me see here. Anyone in the chat? Leave it on. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Is there anybody here with me? I command you to answer me. Is there anybody here with me? If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. screen got taken down. Oh, snap. Hold on. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you move my green screen? I can't even. Whoa, that was a good one. Don't know. Did you move my green screen? Did you take it down? Okay, now I heard that this is my ancestor who's supposed to leave me a message. Is there a message that you want to tell me? Can you make my green screen come down again? We all want to see it again. Did I piss him off? Actually, hold on. My ancestor. If you are my ancestor, are you a female or male? you put your foot on the screen. Did I put my foot on the screen? Although spirits are not performing monkeys, they usually con or will respond. Okay. And you can see that it is recording. Why am I looking at my ceiling? I was looking at my ceiling because I thought I heard I thought I heard scratches, but it was actually my green screen coming down. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say maybe it was already coming down, but it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird. Now this is still recording, so I'm gonna ask it one last thing. I wish Amber was here to see if she saw something that moved it down. So, okay, guys, I'm going to ask it one last question. You guys from the chat, you tell me the question I should ask. So somebody put in the chat right now. I'm waiting. Give me a question to ask our guest in this room. Possums? I don't know. Come on, somebody. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Give me a question I should ask. Remember, this is interactive. Good one. Good one, Sean G. Good one. Why are you here? I command you to tell me why you are here. Okay. Now, if somebody is here, remember, I'm your friend. I respect you, and I want you to stay here, have fun, and maybe we'll call a beer factory, and we'll make a beer out of this conversation. You know, so beyond that. So, guys, so that was fun. All right. So I got this. All right. I turned it off. But I'm going to do also what Jess was saying. I'll also turn it back on, and I'll leave the room, and I'll come back, and I'll pick it up. Tonight, I will go over it to see if I hear any voices or anything, and we will reshare this tomorrow with you guys. So beyond that, guys, let's move on over to the UFOs. interesting. To response recording change over time, and you have to keep listening to every few months. See Scott Harrison footage. It's on YouTube on their One Man's Ghost Hunter. It's about 7 years old now. Oh, wow. That makes sense because I have heard this phenomenon. I don't even know if it's real. It can't be a phenomenon. Multiverse, parallel universe, where if you go back through your old recordings, even some pictures, things are changing. So maybe, like he's talking about, if I don't hear any voices tonight, revisit it next week, next month, because maybe then I will hear something. Because if there is ghosts, hauntings, if there is voices, that means we're living in a multi-kind of verse world. We're living in a phenomenal world where things are happening around us. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Mandela Affected. I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna listen to every week, and I hope I find something. That'd be cool. All right, UFO. Let me see here. I gotta pull this up because I lost all my videos because the system went down. UFO report vindicate for man tracked sightings on radar.
Tonight's Target 8 investigation. Our investigators are getting a West Michigan take on the federal government's change of heart about UFOs. The government went from denying unexplainable sightings to admitting people are seeing things that nobody can identify and releasing military video of some of them.
It wasn't like that, though, in 1994, when strange lights lit the sky over the lakeshore. Tonight, our Target 8 investigators are discovering how that sighting changed the lives of the people who watched it, and the government's new attitude, what it means to them.
Here's Target 8 investigator Henry Erb.
The date 3/8/94. The time 21:30 hours. It was right there in the sky. This is something we've never seen before.
Unexplained lights over Holland on March 8th, 1994. Strange stuff. Didn't look like a plane or anything else people are used to. Had them calling 911.
911? Okay, I don't know if you guys do anything on UFOs at all. They were at least 4 lights.
They were like Christmas lights. Holly Graves' family watched for 20 minutes from their front yard. Colored lights slowly rotating.
When all of a sudden my son just started screaming. You know, get out here, you gotta see this.
All the way from Ludington.
It was a big sighting. There was a lot of news coverage. And for a while, Holly kept her kids out of school.
And they just went through a really hard time because they know what they saw, but it's like everybody still laughed at you.
People forget that the U in UFO stands for unidentified. That means nobody knows what they are. Still, that's never stopped people from speculating, sometimes choosing up sides, even getting nasty.
They accused us of being in the backyard smoking weed doing drugs with our kids. That was MUFON.
It's been nearly 30 years, but the experience left a mark. Holly says even today her now adult children don't want to talk about it. But listen to her.
I'm glad my family got to see it. I really am. It's like once in a lifetime to see this.
You listen to her nearly 30 years later, and it seems like the experience changed her in some way.
It's an experience that I'll take to my grave with me.
So you're looking at this thing that night, and what were you thinking?
I was thinking I was going to lose my job.
Jack Bushong's job was meteorologist for the National Weather Service at a station in Muskegon. Ottawa County Central Dispatch was getting a lot of UFO reports and reached out to him for radar clarity. He found out later their conversation was recorded.
We're getting a whole bunch of calls with some strange lights.
Then I was really scared, and I lost sleep.
He fretted about what people would think about what he was seeing.
People think you're a kook, you know? You're lying, you're not credible. I'm supposed to be a scientist and skeptical.
I'm looking at it in the vertical now.
On the recording, you can hear Bushong calmly controlling the radar by hand, trying to zero in. When he finally gets the picture.
Well, oh my God, what is this? They were going together and coming apart.
Interesting.
Radar was telling him the objects were forming a wide triangle and moving fast. No recording, so he made these paper tracings of what he was seeing on his screen.
They were moving about 20 miles in each jump. They were hovering and then jumping, hovering and then jumping.
These are huge for sure. I've never seen anything like this. Not even when I'm doing storms. These are storms that are like, they're popping up all over the place.
He says the radar told him he was looking at something solid.
It was a flying tin can, you know, I don't know how else to explain it.
He says some people dismissed what he saw, but despite his worry, the sighting didn't seem to affect his career. He got promoted, moved out of state, won an award for his storm predictions, and eventually retired. But all that time, he clammed up about his experience on the lakeshore.
I kept my mouth shut, and I learned that really quickly.
For decades, the government fostered that kind of fear by dismissing UFO reports, explaining them away as people misidentifying stuff like weather balloons. It kept even credible people quiet. After a flock of sightings in Michigan in the 60s, then Congressman Gerald Ford of Grand Rapids said in this letter, the government was misleading the public and called for congressional hearings and more straightforward talk. That took more than 50 years, and lately there's a big change in government attitude. It's why Bushong is talking about it again.
There's no big change in the there's no big change in the government about that. I mean, they just, you know, they want everybody's vote so bad. They're just trying to be appealing to everybody. You know, wow, that guy believes in the UFO. He's got my vote. So why is it? Hold on. Why is it the first thing you experience extraordinary? You worry about your livelihood. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good question, right? I mean, people are afraid to speak on things when they see, you know, I mean, you're afraid people are going to think you're a kook. People are going to lose your job, you know. It is what it is. It's sad in a lot of ways, and you know, more people do need to speak about it. People need to come out and tell their story. There's plenty of channels now that you can come out and talk about your story. You know, let people know what's going on. You know, not everybody's going to believe you. I mean, people don't believe us now. Shit. Dude, I have my own Reddit page. You guys know this. I have my own Reddit page. And I mean, I'm not going to go. Hold on a second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. If you guys ever seen my Reddit page, I know most of you have. You know, my Reddit page, you know, even on my own Reddit page, right? I put a lot of people's channels on here and stuff like that. And of course, I put stuff on my own channel. And I get people that go to my channel, go to my Reddit page and say, you're a kook. What is this shit? This shit's not real. And I'm sitting here like, well, you know, and I'll respond like, then why are you on my channel? I mean, if you don't think it's real, then why are you here in the first place? And then I get people that go to my Reddit page and like, you're a spammer. I'm spamming my own channel? Wow. I mean, wow. It just tells you the people are stupid. People are trolls. And what happens is when you get trolled so many times on medias like this, you know, and automatically you think everybody out there is going to do the same thing, but not everybody. You know, I've heard people that have work at good places and they're free to talk about this and nobody looks down on them. It's just you got to find out your comfort zone, and you know, and there's so many believers that are just too afraid to even tell people they believe. It's a sad world we live in, but here's a good UFO. This is was this an alien abduction or illusion? Let's check out this video.
Doorbell camera video that's raising a lot of questions today. A man walks out of a house, and in an instant, it looks like he's beamed up to outer space. Now the guy in the video is coming to Inside Edition to tell us what's really going on.
Are you witnessing an alien abduction? A homeowner in Houston walks out his front door, then with a flash of light, vanishes. It appears he's beamed up to outer space. Look again. So, did the man really go missing? Were you abducted?
I made sure that, I got back home for dinner.
Where were you?
I can't talk about it right now, so...
All joking aside, Larry Lewis explains what's really behind this eerie video.
I think it got caught up in the recording, and for whatever the loop got stuck.
So it stopped recording, and you had walked out of frame, and it looked like you disappeared.
Right.
Mystery solved.
Or did he really get sucked up and they paid him? They paid him to say he didn't really go up. It's most likely it's a camera. It's probably a Ring camera. But did the men in black or women in black got to him and said, "You can't tell anybody about this"? Ripley's, or I should call it Gypsy Robe, believe it or not. Everyone needs to laugh a little more. Yeah, everybody does need to laugh a little bit more. We live in a world that everybody judges you. So, you just got to figure out what's your comfort level. We need more people to come out and talk about this. We need more channels to pop up. It's not about competition. It's not about having 100 channels of the same thing. It's having channels where people feel comfortable to tell their story, because I'm more likely to believe people like yourselves in the chat than what I'm going to see on CNN and Fox News. I mean, when the last time they ever told you the truth? I'm sure there's some truth into things they say, but when's the last time they tell you any truth? I mean, God, it's pretty sad, right? If you really think about, makes you feel sad the kind of world we live in, right? You wake up, you go to work, you pay your taxes, you work hard, you do research, and you're afraid to even tell people about your research because people would you feel judged by people. I mean, it's like, you almost want to say, fuck it. I wish I could just go away and disappear, because what are you living for? And all that. It's weird. I mean, God, I mean, you could go down a rabbit hole. I mean, really, seriously, think about it. You go to fucking work, you pay your taxes, you do your thing, you pay your bills, you're trying to live day by day and all that. You do fun research and all that. And then when you do your fun research on the side, you're afraid to tell people about your research. It's just, there's just so many things. And it's just, guys, the only thing I want to say is just fucking do it. Just live your life. Live your life. Tell people your story. You know what? One of the things I love about Bigfoot Anon, Connor, and his group, Squatch in South Florida, and younger people that coming out and tell their story, and you know what I mean, or they're coming out about their research and all that. It used to be a time when you feel a little older, you start developing where you don't give a fuck no more what people think, right? It happens with age. It does. And it's great to see younger people are getting to that point too, where they're not afraid. And that's why I always feel it is important to embrace the younger generation. When you get young people who are into the paranormal, the Bigfoot, the UFOs, bracing them, get them on your show, talk to them, because there's something that's fantastic when you see young people. Because when you start seeing young people talking about this, it's going to help. When somebody looks at me, no offense, I know someone looking at me like, oh, he's an old guy. Look at this old guy talking about these UFOs and all that. But when young people see young people start talking about it, they might listen. I hate to say it. Young people will listen to younger people than an older person. That's just a fact. It's just the way it is. So when you have, like my recommendation, if Chad Smith asked me a recommendation, or his partner, Paranormal Chop Shop would ask me, what would you recommend? My recommendation to them is if you see young people want to tell their story, get the young people on your channel, give them a place, because if you want to change going forward in the future, it's going to be with the young people, especially now when young people are more into what's on their phones. What's they don't even want to leave their house. Researching it is not big to them. It is what it is. It is what it is. So when you see young people, like sometimes I'll do a show on my channel called Young Guns Part 1, Young Guns Part 2. Get the young people on your channel. Encourage them. Make them know that there's people here to listen. It takes everybody, all age groups, to change the thought process of people. It just does. So you need those people. So, Chad Smith, I know you just came in. I on my paranormal segment, we asked the questions because your ancestor card talked about ancestors and Amber talked about people. So I did a recording asking questions. If there's a message for me, and tomorrow on my channel, I'm going to listen to this tonight to see if anything's revealed, any voices, anything. So Chad Smith, you're a very part of this show today and yesterday. And let's see if your magic card and Amber's seeing a relative next to me, my ancestor. Let's see if there's a message. I will play what I recorded during the Bigfoot segment or the paranormal segment. So, that. So my great nephew are opposite of each other. You can't stand not having an iPad out of his hands. The other can't keep him out of the woods with the shoes off running and gravel. No, and you're going to have to find a medium. Maybe that guy with the iPad, okay, he's not going to go out in the woods. But maybe the nephew needs to get him, use your iPad, watch me go out in the woods for you. I'll go out in the woods for you. Watch my podcast, or so, you know what I mean? If he's not going to go out there, try to find a way to get him involved. If it's watching your videos through his iPad, or you do recordings, have him digest it or something. There's ways to get people involved, even for people not out of the house. So we just got to figure out what's that trick. People can help not leaving house. Maybe somehow he could do a live recording. He could watch it and give his input. I don't know. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to go back. Just go into the paranormal segment, because we did a live thing on this. And Chad, something did happen. I asked if they moved something, and I'm not saying it's paranormal. I'm not saying not, but my green screen did come down. It did come down when I said, "Can you move something for me?" At that moment in time. So I'm not saying that's paranormal, but that was good. We did it live on air. My thing went down when I asked it. So it is what it is. All right, guys, let's move on over to the Mandela effect. God, I can't even find my where is it? I can't even find my intro. Here it is.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
Okay, this is a kind of an interesting one, and this is kind of a good learning kind of a one in a lot of ways about tongues. My good friend Mandela Affected has a little video. It's 11 minutes long, but of course I'm not going to show the whole 11 minutes, but I'll have the link after the show's done. I'll go upstairs and I'll put the link so you watch the whole video. You guys know the routine is I put links after the show so people don't watch the videos pre-hand. You guys always heard that saying, watch out, you don't want to choke on your tongue. We all have heard that. You don't want to choke on your tongue. So it's kind of interesting to learn that technically you can't choke on your tongue. But you've always heard that growing up. Now, remember, not saying it's Mandela effect or not. You want to look at it that way, it is fantastic. You want to look at it as information learning about something, fantastic. So there's different ways to check to check this kind of a video out about tongues. And I want to thank Mandela Effect for allowing me to show his stuff, because he's got a lot of great stuff. It's just great stuff. I mean, it's fantastic. He is one of the pioneers. He is one of the pioneers for the Mandela Effect community. He's one of the originals. He is one of the originals. So I'm going to pull up his YouTube channel. And hold on, let me get it up here. And actually here, since I'm on his YouTube channel, I'll just put the link to this whole video. So if you want to watch the whole 11 minutes video, you can. So here we go.
This has got to be one of my most favorite Mandela effects, really, because I've got so many memories of it. Now, I was taught from being a small child that you could swallow your own tongue. Now, I remember seeing it on football matches where certain players, even spectators, had run on the pitch and allegedly pulled a tongue out from a player that had, was having a seizure or had been knocked out. And awards were given out. There's countless stories that I could go on about. At school, we had a lad called David who had seizures, and we were all told how to grab his tongue with 2 fingers and pull it back, or use your middle finger and go right round, depending on how far back the tongue had gone. Just had to ensure that it was forwards and put them in the recovery position. I'd also been trained in other things that I'd done about people choking on the tongue. You can't swallow your tongue at all now, and you've never been able to swallow your tongue. I find that really odd that I've got all these memories, basically, and there should be a cartload of residue out there about people nearly swallowing the tongue, or awards for stopping someone swallowing the tongue. If I get a chance to have a look around, I'll bang all this up at the end. But I'm sure there's got to be loads. I mean, loads of people out there have got to remember and have a memory of you were able to swallow your tongue. I mean, it wouldn't be so well known if it was just a myth. It's not going to spread like that and not going to be enforced. And I don't think I'm the only one who can remember loads of different stories. I mean, I've got loads of them, absolutely loads. I knew a lot of people who were having seizures, old and young. And there was tons of stuff that was on the TV. I mean, I've had it totally ingrained and enforced in my head to, ensure that, that person's in the recovery position and they're not going to swallow the tongue. But like I say, it's impossible now. So do you remember that you could swallow your tongue or not?
That is, it's so interesting because he is right that you've heard so many stories about people choking in your tongue. You have. And then you find out that you can't choke on your tongue. It's weird. Oh, yeah, guys, in about 2 weeks and a few days, I am going to be the guest on Bigfoot Michigan and Rob's channel. Morning. April 14th. April 14th, I will be on his channel. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's awesome being invited to a channel. It really is awesome. I look forward to it. It's just, and what I love about Bigfoot Michigan's Rob's channel, they let you, when you go on your channel, they let you speak, they let you talk, let them tell your story or whatever it is, they give you the space and all that. So I can't wait for that. But going back to tongues, I mean, we've all heard stories about choking on tongues. Then he's like, you can't choke on a tongue. Well, it does make you think. I can't tell you if there's a paranormal shift and all that on the tongue part, but it is pretty interesting information because here, let's do this. Let me pull up Google. Let's pull up Google. And then let me see here. Let's do this right here. Can you choke on your tongue? You know what's weird? This might sound crazy to you guys. Tongue is spelled Tongue. But every time I try to spell the tongue, for whatever reason, I always try to spell it Toung. I don't know why. I always type it in Toun. And I'm not claiming this as a Mandela effect. But every time I try to type in the word tongue, I always try to type it in Tounge, but it's spelled Toungue. So why do I put the U between the O and the N? Well, I don't know why I remember that. Every time, guys, I'm telling you, every time when I was researching this yesterday, exactly, that's the way I always try to spell the tongue. I don't know why, but it's Tounge. But I don't know. It's, I don't know. But let's see here. While you can take precautions to ensure that you're not going to hurt themselves, rest assured that they are not going to swallow their tongue. However, it is possible to choke on the tongue while unconscious or due to sleep apnea, as the tongue can fall back into the back of the mouth and block the airway. So you could get stuck. Rest assured that you can't swallow your tongue. But I guess it's possible to choke if you have a sleep anemia. Also, as the tongue, let me see here. Can you swallow your tongue? First aid, seizure, and more. Let's check on this. It is not possible to swallow the tongue. It's not possible to firmly connect the tongue to the mouth, which prevents people from accidentally swallowing it. So you can't swallow. Why it is impossible to swallow the tongue? It's not possible to swallow the tongue. It's not physically. The tongue is a muscle that connects firmly to the mouth. The length of tissue called the intrigue connects to the base of the tongue, to the bottom of the mouth, and lower jaw. This connection prevents people from being able to swallow the tongue. Can you choke on the tongue? While a person falls unconscious, the muscles relax, including the tongue. If a person is lying on their back, to relax tongue can block the throat and potentially completely obstruct their breathing. So basically, if you're unconscious and your tongue can be relaxed enough where it can block the airway. So I mean that's interesting. Tongue and airway can swell to close off the clearance of the airway. The tongue muscle relaxes and can block the airway, but can't swallow the tongue. Yeah, but it is weird. But there's stories that you've heard growing up, like folklore stories about people swallowing their tongues and all that. So could it possibly got mixed up with blocking the airway? I mean, I'm not here to say yes or yes on both. But there are a lot of folklore stories, and I want to thank Mandela Effective for bringing this to me, because those are stories that I've heard. And it's good to learn. It makes you research, right? That's what I see. Look, we all did research. A lot of us did research. We looked it up. That's the beautiful thing about the Mandela effect. When people get afraid to hear that word, people hear that word, they get afraid. They're like, if you think people think you're cuckoo, believing in Bigfoot, believing in the UFOs, believing in paranormal, telling you believe in the Mandela effect, they really think you're a fucking cuckoo. And that's just a fact. They really think you're off your rocker, but they don't understand that take the Mandela effect and use it to do your own research, to study on you know what I mean? Like even if you think something is totally fake, this is all false, doesn't matter. Gives you an opportunity to study it. Makes you ask questions, you know? And I'm not here to ever tell anybody what they can believe in. I will never do that. Everything is up to you, what you want to believe in. So, all right, guys. Beyond that, let me tell you about tomorrow. I am not doing the show tomorrow night because it's my wife's birthday tomorrow night. It's her birthday. You know, I'm not going to tell my wife I can't go to your birthday party. I got to do a show. I'll probably get the slap crap beat out of me. So tomorrow, during the day, kind of like today, around 10 o'clock, probably around 10 o'clock, I'll do a special. I'm going to do a special breaking news paranormal show, and we'll maybe play like one video from each category so we can spend time to see what's on here. So tomorrow we'll study this, and I'm going to rewatch this video about when that came down, trying to see, you know, I'm just going to study. So we'll kind of do something. Hey, birthday to the Yeah, guys, I'll tell you something. If you don't know this, I've been married for 25 years. A lot of people are like, you're married? Yeah, I've been married for 25 years. 25 years. For me, it's a big deal because I still can't believe she stayed with me. You know? Maybe the Mandela effect will move it to Thursday. You never know. No, yeah, but I'm still doing the show tomorrow. We're just gonna go over the footage or this, and you know, we'll do a few videos. We'll do a special paranormal news EVP, and we'll see. And guys, if there's nothing on here, there's nothing on here. I'm not gonna make stuff up. I will never do that. Would never do that. You know, I'll listen to it tonight, evaluate it, I'll set it up for a show tomorrow, and I'll play maybe a couple of videos of some segments, and that's about it. And then we'll dig right into it. We'll do a special paranormal EVP show tomorrow on what today is. So beyond that, guys, thank you. And I apologize during the show that the AI tried to take the channel down or something. I don't know what happened. All the internet was working around me, but something happened here where you guys was there. It looks like I was off air. So thank God the StreamYard kept going, and we showed back up. We finished the show. So beautiful with recording yourself. You may not want to know what you do in your sleep. You may not want to know what you do in your sleep. Well, if I do something in my sleep, you guys are my family. You guys got to know if I do something in my sleep. I love that, Sean G. Guy, he's got a great channel. You guys got to go. You could just go in the search engine, type in "Chasing the Truth," Sean G. He's been having like co-hosts on his channel lately and all that, and that's all good stuff. So beyond that, guys, seriously, have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a special paranormal news EVP. Did we catch something? Was Chad Smith and Amber's Paraworld on to something? Did they really? Were their cards really magic? Did Amber really see an ancestor standing next to me and want to give me a message? Maybe tomorrow we'll find out.